Okay, here we have 60,000 vertexes on the checkered plane, you can see. We also have 700-ish on each of the planets that are in the scene, plus another 700 on the skybox. So that's what, 62,000 vertexes. That's pretty good. Now, I'll never have a model that has 60,000 vertexes, but when we have many models in the scene, the number of vertexes will add up, and it may approach that amount. I have no idea what I will do in the future that will chew up that much memory, but I'm sure I'll find that limit soon enough. Okay, so you can see in the distance that there's some sort of wavy lines, and get out of the way, mouse pointer. That's a distortion effect. I can implement a filter to eliminate that, but that's not a priority right now. Mainly what I've been doing for this last week and a half was figuring out why was there such a big bottleneck in the fragment shader, and it turns out it was actually in the CPU. I'd been doing my normal matrix calculation using the more computationally inefficient way, which is to say I got the inverse conjugate of the model view matrix rather than just using the basic model view matrix. And there's a reason I was doing that, and the reason was if I was using the more complex method, certain filter options as well as certain scaling options, or scaling options full stop, become available. But I'm not using those filters and I'm not doing any scaling, so I thought I'll just use the basic shader calculation. So I did, and we're good. Anyway, so we're rocking at 270 frames per second, and we're actually recording at the moment. When I'm not recording, we're closer to 550 frames per second. I'm also running at full screen here, so we're using the max resolution. I think my computer's 1200 by 980. I don't know. It's widescreen and big, so I'm happy with that. And we've got, you know, quaternions and camera roll. And if I put on my speed modifier, oh, there we go. That'll make me sick quick. All right. So this is what the joystick wants to move at. I haven't even pulled it to full tilt yet, but I have a, you know, this is too fast. This is the proof that it's actually running at 270 frames per second, and I'm going to stop that. Not that it's just my word. It's actually able to, you can see there's no tearing there, and the VSync is fine. We're good. Okay, so next I would probably, the reason I did this is because I want to be able to create simple levels using quads. This one's been hand coded. I could make them in Blender, but I can't use textures at the moment. I will eventually do the UV unwrapping. Maybe I'll do that this week. The next thing, yeah, I'll probably spend the rest of today and tomorrow making this code more portable, so that I'm able to put in irregular shaped quads, as well as quads that have got normals that change depending on where it is. And, you know, a quad is made up of two triangles, and as long as the two triangles are in the same plane, they can all use the same normal. But if one of the points of the quad has a z difference to another quad, another vertex, then we have basically a bent quad, and that has to have a different normal. That's probably more complex. I'm not really looking at doing that. For the purpose of just making some prototype games, I can get away with using squares and blocks and, you know, basically looking at Wolfenstein 3D, the original Wolfenstein 3D level of graphic technology here. I don't need it to be, you know, full-on first-person shooter like Quake. That would be nice. Okay, well, I'll leave it at that for now, and see you again soon. Bye!